program organized by Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity and Department of Biotechnology, Hindustan College of Arts and Science. This FTP is designed to provide an interdisciplinary platform where knowledge meets innovation. Over the past few days, we have gained valuable insights on how artificial intelligence and cybersecurity are transforming key sectors like healthcare, agriculture, and sustainable urban development. Today marks yet another important step into this journey of learning. Our sessions will continue to focus on real world applications, security frameworks, and AI based solutions that addresses modern challenges. At this moment, I wish to extend a very special welcome to our distinguished chief guest and resource person, eminent faculty members, our respected principal, coordinators, and my dear participants who are the heart of this FTP. We are confident that today's deliberations will add great value to our academic and professional growth. On behalf of the organizing committee, I warmly welcome you all once again. We are honored to once again have with us Mr. Tyagarajan Palanisamy, CEO and co-founder of Learn and Light Coimbatore, as he has already been introduced in our earlier sessions. Without further formality, we will be directly proceed into the session. Sir, the session is yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to everyone. I think it's the last day of the week, so I think everyone has been settled in.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. So we'll go through some how to create awareness and campaigns using AI tools itself. So I would like to know, have any of you done some campaigns or marketing type of work before? What are the mediums we can usually use for such campaigns? It should be suitable for the technology nowadays. It's not like old times anymore. So people are moving into digital campaigns nowadays. So I would say digital campaigns are more effective nowadays. Is there any other campaigns you feel that it's more effective? Okay. So people are actually, that even when the YouTube was introduced, people were seeing the long time videos, like it's usually like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It was initially in that format. Nowadays, the people's attention span are reducing. So they are opting more towards shorts and reels kind of stuff. So even if you have a long format video, people are trying to convert them into multiple shots and then sharing to the people. The younger population are usually more inclined to see the Insta Reels or YouTube Shorts, because you would have noticed when you log into the YouTube app on your mobile phone, it actually goes into the Shorts directly nowadays, right? It's not going into the default video formats. It's going into the Shorts. So people tend to scroll on the Shorts initially. So we forget that there are actually long format videos in the original homepage, but we don't go to the homepage at all. This is how the giants are actually changing our behavior through algorithms. So they are trying to ping the shorts or reels to our front whenever we try to go into the application. Okay, this is how the ads are also shown. The ads are also shown through shorts, reels, all this. Okay, so if you are interested, you will see the ad for 30 seconds or something, but if you are not interested, you will scroll through. That is how the marketing is changing nowadays. So I will share some tools that we can use for creating campaigns, posters, all those. Right? Most of you would have tried Canva, so I won't go through like the basic how to create the poster, all those things. I will only share the Canva AI features. So you just see what I'm doing. Then, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, let me share my screen. So is my it's unavoidable, like I mentioned in my first session. It's a reality. A is a reality. We cannot escape from that. So more moving every day, you see that generative AI is catching up in every field, particularly in education, and we can use these tools to create a positive campaign, like people how people can actually use it in a positive manner. Okay. So first we will go to Canva. I will show some AI features. Uh, I think most of you tried the poster and the invitation, all those stuff you would have created from Canva. Have you used the Canva AI features like design for me? You can even create some images, documents, and you can actually code in Canva as well. If any of you tried some of these AI features,
Yes, sir, I have tried.
it's a Canva AI feature, ma'am. Is it?
Yes, sir. In
Okay.
Canva, there is an AI section
Okay.
separately,
Okay.
so I have used it.
The coding you would have tried before. You have tried the coding area.
No, sir, I didn't
Okay.
do that.
Okay. I will share that. Moving on, I will share that as well. Let me share my screen. So I presume most of you have logged in, have been using Canva. So it will not be a problem for you to log in, right? So I will go to my Canva. So traditionally, in the home page itself, they have given all the. So we will try to directly. You guys will. Some of you will go to presentation or poster. All those will be available. But there is something called as Canva AI. If you click on the Canva AI, some other features actually comes up. Okay. So video clip they are actually providing as well, but as you know that video creation is always a premium feature. So you would need to purchase, but you can use you can try it out for 30 days. Okay, you can try it out. If it's suitable for you, then you can purchase actually. So design for me is something like you are designing a poster or something based on the prompt. So I'm going to design a marketing poster here. So I'm telling that can be a positive theme. Let it be. Okay. If can, then it may presume that it's not necessary. So I'll say let it be positive themed. Okay. So you can, there are some, if you don't like the creations, you can keep on prompting and go further. But if you do like some of the poster, you can click on that poster. You can choose color themes, everything you can mention in the prompt. I will copy. In case if you are trying along with me, you can use this prompt. You can even give the color themes. Here it's yellow color. I can even change the color to, since I like the blue color, I want to change to, or if our institution has a common color, then you can use that color variations as well. Okay, it's the same thing. It has created a similar poster for me, but in I asked for light blue, but it's created a different variety of it. It's not entirely perfect, but I will choose this one. So once you have chosen the poster, then you can just click on the Canva editor. Then it will go to your conventional poster design page. Okay. The image is watermarked actually. This image is watermarked. I can so that changes the text or everything you can change. Even the image also you can change. Okay. You want to have a, since this is watermarked, I want to change to, if you want to change the image, you go to Magic Media and then in case if you want to change the image, so it's available in the in your conventional folder. In the conventional page itself, it's available. Okay. Like this, you can change the image. Since the image was watermarked, I wanted to change it. But sometimes, most of the times when it creates AI creates the images, it won't be watermarked. Okay, you can choose that design. So in that case, you no need to change the image. So then you can change the text. You can add different information here. Then you can actually download the content. The only limitation here is sometimes the AI created image, it may not allow you to download the content. Okay. So that case also you might need to change the images. It will say that it's a premium feature to download the AI created images. So for that cases also you can change the image using Magic Media. Then it will allow you to download the content. Okay. This is the design portion. Like design for me. Okay. This will be automatically saved in your dashboard. So if you want to go back to the home page, just go to the hamburger menu and then go to home. I'm leaving that part. So the second one is since I have chosen design for me, I'm removing both the data here. So it's going back to the original. All the features are available here. Create an image is something like similar to like you're using ChatGPT DALI. It's the same features. So I want to. So in case if you are going for a magazine, weekly magazine or monthly magazine, you can use this one. So I purposely mentioned to create a magazine cover. Okay. So if it's in portrait, you landscape, you can actually change to. You can give the prompt and then you can change to portrait mode. Since this one is in, so this kind of poster, I do like it. So in case if it's in landscape, I'm just leaving it as it. But you can give a prompt and then you can change it to portrait mode as well. Here you can choose instead of while giving the prompt, there is a layout here. So you can either choose a portrait or landscape or square or different aspect ratios. Okay. So this is a poster magazine cover it has generated for me. We can see some of the magazine covers I have created previously. So AI in education. This one is better. So this one was created in when I tried before. I it was created initially. So this is a kind of magazine cover. You can consider this as a magazine cover. So I think most of you would have tried up to this point. The interesting one is creating. You can create portfolio websites as well. Okay, I'll go into that now. So draft a doc is something similar to your chat GPT, or you can create contents based on this. So it works similar to GPTs as well. It creates text content based on your prompt. I won't go to that document version. What I will do is I will go to code for me actually. Okay. So by default, it is asking me some features here. Before that code for me, I think I can go to website. Let me go to home page. This is not an AI feature, but when you go to home page, you can actually see that there are a lot of options available here. If you keep expanding it, you can see that there is a website option in Canva. Have any of you tried this option before? Website. This website option in Canva. Yes, ma'am. Have any of you tried this website option? Marina, ma'am? Have you
Yeah,
tried?
simple
Simple.
Page.
Yeah. Okay. So you have tried it before, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so you can create some simple. You can choose your other than those premium versions. You can choose your liking. So I'm choosing a business website that is freely available here. You can you can change the picture, text, icons, everything can be changed. Then once this is how the website will be. Okay, so it's a single page which is scrollable, or you can add multiple pages as well. The interesting feature here is you can. This is how the website will be. So I don't want to preview it. One interesting one is that you can actually publish your website through Canva, which is available in the internet for everybody to access. Okay. Have you guys tried this before? You can actually publish the website. It will create a Canva. The first until my Canva.site, you cannot be. It cannot be changeable. It is applicable for different. The this number one is choosable by you, but dot my dot Canva dot site cannot be removed. So this is the only drawback from here. But this will be the URL once I publish this website. Okay. So instead of the last different gibberish text, I can give my own. So it's at least identifiable to some extent. I can give only small characters. So it's checking for it actually whether it's available or not. So somebody, if they have used this name before, it will say choose some other name. So you can actually go for 5 live websites based on your username. So I've used up one before, so I still have 4 out of 5. Okay. In the settings, you can choose. This is automatically by default resize on mobile. Most of the website nowadays is responsive, so it's by default. I'm publishing this website. So this website is actually live now. Okay. I gave a name, but it's still using the default one. Never mind. I will just copy this data. So I will just give the link here. To open a new tab and then paste this link, it should be able to get the website data. So if you had changed the content, you can actually post your portfolio here, create different pages. It will actually work as a website and it will be live. So you can host up to 5 websites using Canva. So this is one interesting feature in Canva. So this is the basic one. So you are choosing a template available in Canva and you are changing the content and you can actually publish the website. Have you tried this before, ma'am? Marina, ma'am? One more time. Okay.
So I have not published actually.
Okay.
I just worked
Okay.
on these designs.
Okay, ma'am. Kavita Deshi, ma'am is asking to explain. Pay any money? No, ma'am. No money. This is free. So the 4 out of 5 websites is free. If you want to host more, then you need to pay. So that's what the 4 out of 5 is actually about. So if you, the easier thing is if you don't want your if you remove your old published website, then the count resets to 5 out of 5. Okay. If you go to your home page, you can see actually the website you are hosting. You can actually remove it. You can remove your hosted website. Then your count gets reset. Then you can actually post another website. Okay. Since if you don't want that, since they asked to show it again, I will go through it again. You just go to Canva. Okay. You can either click on create and choose a website from this menu, or in the home itself, there are different features available. You can go to the right side, then you can expand and then choose a website from here, or you can search as a website. Okay, different options are available. I'm choosing website. Website itself, they do have different portfolio website and business website. Is this clear, ma'am? Then I'm choosing website. Then it will go into the editable Canva page. Okay. So here you can choose a free template. Don't choose a premium template. It won't allow you to publish. You can choose any of the free templates that doesn't have any crown on it. Okay. So if you do like some templates, so I'm going to this event website. I'm up. There are different 5 sections available in this website. I'm applying all 5. So this is how my website will be. So instead of this text, I'm changing to the text. All those things you can be changed. Okay. So something like AI in education. So if you want to preview, you can actually see how the website will be. This is how the website will be. In your mobile, how it will be, it will actually look like. Okay. All the previews they have shown here. Then you can actually publish the website. So now it has resetted again to 4 out of 5 to me because I have published one website previously. Okay. So I've deleted the one I have published. So it has reset back to 4 out of 5 for me. So I can still host 4 websites. So you just click on, you can choose your name. The last after slash, you can choose any name you like. Okay. So something like this, I'm choosing publish. Then you are hosting actually through Canva server. Then this website can be publicly. You can give the link to anyone, or you can view the website itself. It will open a new tab and it will open your website, or you can give the link to anyone and they can just go to the link. Then they should be able to see your website live in the internet. Okay, this is one option Canva is giving. But the only drawback, as I mentioned, is in the web, in the HTTPS address, you will see the canva.site. That one cannot be removed. Okay. Is it fine, ma'am, so far?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. I will go to the more advanced part. What if you want to create something from scratch? Though I don't want to choose any existing template, I want to create my own content. Okay. So for that part, you can go to the code for me. For that part, we are going to use the Canva AI feature. Okay. So I'm going to my home. So Canva AI code for me. So this works similar to your. Some of you would have tried to would have created portfolio using ChatGPT. This is similar to that, but the stylings and it will add stylings and icons, and there are some multiple effects available here. this looks more pleasing to me than whatever is created in Scratch by ChatGPT. So you just need to give a prompt here. I'm asking it to create a responsive website. Why I'm mentioning responsive is it will be responsive both in my laptop, desktop, and in my mobile phone as well. Of a campaign on generative AI in education. The coding, the number of lines created by Canva will also be extensive. Usually, ChatGPT creates up to 100 lines or something by default. If you want to create more content, then you need to give extra prompts. But in Canva, it creates by default it creates a lot of lines. Okay, well, you can see when once I give the enter in the prompt, generative AI in education, public awareness campaign. So I'm going to create a website on this with pages, home, campaign, resources, case studies, and what else? And contact. Okay, it can be in same page, but I'm creating different pages. Contact. These are the pages here. Then, if I want, I can give stylings as well. I use by usually Canva by default uses Tailwind CSS. Okay, I don't need to give here, but to be safe, I am giving extra instructions to use Tailwind CSS. Then for loading the page, I am going to use lazy loading so that it's more pleasing to see as a website one. What it does is actually it's whenever I scroll through the page, the content keeps loading. Okay, it will be pleasing to the eye. So this is the prompt I'm going to give. So it will do the coding part here. Meanwhile, I will give my prompt to you guys as well. So it has already surpassed 100. It's going to surpass 100 lines now. The last time I created it, it created about 400 to 500 lines. Okay, it will take some time, but the end result will be like a professional website. In ChatGPT, you might need to give extensive prompts to apply different styling, and then but I will share some drawbacks in Canva as well. Okay, what we can do and what we cannot do. So it's now into the case study page. Okay. So it's gone into contact now. Support address. Okay. It's almost done. So it's still low. It's still coding. More than 500 lines now. Terms and services also it's creating by itself. I didn't mention about terms and services, but it's creating. Okay, it has finished. I can give the color theme as well. I forgot to give the color theme. So it has created some default based on some default color themes. So you can see that it has used icons. So The lazy loading also has been done, and even the pages has been done as well. It has applied different colors for different pages as well. Something like how we professionally do a website. It actually does that. Okay, you can see that it has created so many contents here. So ChatGPT might need to give all these details in a specific manner. Or Canva, since it's a more like a design AI tool, it has created extra content as well. Okay, is this better? For some of you who have tried ChatGPT to create a website, is this better? For me, this looks better.
And also, Thiago, I feel it is creating for mobile responsiveness also.
Okay.
Mm. So, you can check with the code.
Later,
And,
after publishing, we can try it out.
Correct, correct.
Let me check the code. Okay. I will share this. So the styling part, all these icons, all these effects are a plus point for Canva. The only drawback is I cannot edit the. When I go to the code editor, there is no editing option here. So you cannot actually edit the code here. So that is one drawback. So if you want to change the contents here, you need to give the changes in the prompt only. Okay. You can use the prompt to change the contents, but you cannot manually change the contents in the code itself. Okay. That is one drawback here. So like example, I want to change the AI edu campaign. So I need to prompt it here to change it. So that is one drawback. It will change in the code. So it's kind of they did a fantastic job, but they missed the basic element. So usually for developers, you would feel that it is easier to edit in the code itself rather than giving prompt every time you need to go to prompt and then change the content. Okay, but this is also this works as well. Okay, you can use the prompt to change any content, or you can change the data here. Okay, whatever has been shown has been can be editable here. Everything can be done, but only through prompt. Then the next thing is probably before you go to the next step, you can actually copy the code and then save it somewhere as a notepad or something. Then you can actually use this as a reference, because once you publish, you need to get the data. You cannot come back to the code editor again, but you can still get the code later. I'll show how to get that code. Okay, so now I have done the website, so I want to publish my website. Okay, then you just click on use in a design. Which design you want to use, you can actually change it to presentation as well, but I want to be a website. So it's the same process again, but if it's a website, then you can see all the pages has been created here. If I want to see the preview, I can check the preview mobile. So it's responsive because I asked it to be responsive. So it's created a responsive website as well. So you can publish your website. The publish part is site address. I can change my site address. I've reached the limit. So for every domain, it's only allowing to publish up to 5 websites only. I've reached the limit. But you can, it can be published. I will show the site that has been published before. So once published, the counter actually, I thought it resets every time, but it doesn't reset. Even after you delete your published website, the counter still counts. Okay. So I've reached the limit here. I will show a website that I have posted before. So that one also I used coding to create. So this has been previously published, so it's allowing me to copy the URL. Okay, you can republish any number of times, but the first publish, the first trial, it's always depends on the premium. Okay, you can do the 5 iterations. But once you have published, you can edit things and then republish numerous number of times. So that is allowable. So this is a portfolio I have created before using the same styling and then different pages. If you do have other Google IDs, you can log in to Canva using that Google ID, and then you can create your code, and then you can publish your website. Is it fine?
Yes, sir, it's
Okay.
understood.
Yeah. I will show the same process. I will use the same prompt in ChatGPT as well. Let's see. Usually for me, it doesn't actually create a comprehensive website. Okay. It will still create a lazy loading. It will still use Tailwind, but it won't be comprehensive like in Canva. Okay. Let it create.
While using Chat GPT, I guess you need to give more description
Yeah.
for creating. Yeah, the prompt will
Just
be very big. For example, if you are having 5 pages, means you need to mention 5 pages, and we need to give the contents as well. So then only it will be able to create this extensive website. So while comparing with ChatGPT, this is better. The Canva is better, but it has only limited scope. That's the problem.
so it started creating in React for me. So I need to mention based on HTML.
CSS and so on.
So that's all it is. Uh, it has only created only one page. Okay. So you like Deepak sir mentioned, you might need to give more details on what kind of So it has only created one page. There is no images, nothing. So everything you need to add manually. Then the pages, there is no content as well. So you might need to create for every page. You may need to mention in detail for campaign what are the details you need to be created. So for that part, you can actually use Canva. You create a code and then you just copy the code and then you bring it to Notepad plus plus and then you can edit and then add on, keep on adding the contents. This will create a basic framework which will be more pleasing compared to ChatGPT because ChatGPT may need to give 10 to 15 iterations to come to this extent. Okay. To create a website up to this extent in ChatGPT, you might need to go up until 10 to 15 iterations. You need to keep on editing the code. Okay. So try this feature next time. So this is the published website. Most of you might not have used. So I've shown the published website based on the free template itself. Then we created a new website from the scratch and then we published it as well. Then another kind of campaigns you can use is you can use presentation tools as well. So how many of you have used the Gamma app before to create presentations?
So I have used the Gamma for presentation.
Okay. You guys have used to create content from scratch, or you use an existing content to create a presentation. Like you give a prompt, create a presentation on the AI in education. Like that, you have created, or you used your existing content and you have created a presentation. Which way?
No, we have entered the topic and it will be and we have given it.
Okay. Okay. So I will show another. Okay, using prompt only. So what it does is whenever you use a prompt, it manipulates the content, right? So it actually generates the content. It may not be all the content may not be suitable for you. So I will show you in another way. Like you have an existing content before, you can use a better tool like ChatGPT or Perplexity to create a more realistic content, and then you can go to Comma and then use that content to create a presentation. Okay, this is what we will be doing now. So you can either use ChatGPT or Perplexity. I will go to a new chat. What I will do is I will create for Gamma. You guys know that there is a limitation of only 10 slides for free version. So I can create 10 slides. Okay. Presentation of 10 slides on any topics. Is it? It's boring to use the same topic. You guys can give whatever the presentation you have to do next coming week. You can give a topic and then I will use the topic to create here. Whoever wants can go first. Cancer. Any specific? Is it only? Okay, I will use cancer. Cancer. For Gamma, I will even mention Gamma presentation. Include actual facts of Okay, I've included some future concepts as well. It's not actually future. They're actually they're some guys have won Nobel Prize on this. They're actually researching on using DNA to which can actually create new kind of antibodies to cure cancer. Okay, altering your DNA itself. This kind of research is going on nowadays. So I will create the content first. Okay, Aja, I just need this content. Okay, I will copy the slides. Then we go to gamma dot app. Let me see whether I don't have enough credits. I will use another account. To create a presentation, you need at least 40 credits. Okay, I think they give around 400 credits or something initially. So every time you create a presentation or use an AI feature, the credit gets reduced. So you'd have tried the create new AI. So instead of generating a content, you go to paste in text option. Okay, or you can actually use save this content as a Word document. Whatever the content I have created here, I can download. I can even ask ChatGPT to create a Word document based on this, and I can actually upload the document as well. So it will create based on that document. So instead of going um downloading as a Word document, I am directly going to paste in text. Okay, so I am giving a content here, so it will create based on my content, not from scratch. Okay, so default, it can be default or traditional, whatever the layout can be. Presentation. Then you just paste your content here. Then at the bottom, there are three options. Do you want to generate notes or outline, like roughly ideas? It will be just point paste, or you can summarize to some extent, or do you want to preserve? This one is a premium feature. You cannot use this. It will create a content presentation based on your exact content. Okay, this one we cannot use. So I will use a summarize option here. Then you go to continue to prompt editor. So it has segregated the contents into different cards by default. Okay. What format do you want the text to be? Do you want to be very minimal, or let it be by default concise? Okay. Concise. These options you would have come across before. I think when you create from scratch itself, this would be available here. Then you can choose a theme. You can choose from the default themes, or you can click on view more and then choose any theme which is more relevant to. I'm choosing something like maybe pink itself, light pink. I'm choosing this theme. Then the image source, actually let it be AI images, or you can usually use stock photos as well. Stock photos are uh, already available. It will not be created, but these photos also you can use, but let it be AI images. The only thing you can do is you can even change the image model, whatever is created. It by default it is auto select, but I can choose different models to create images. So Imagine 3 is actually by Google. So instead of auto selecting, I can choose an image 3 also. Okay. Then the image art, what type of art do you want it to be? Do you want it to be photorealistic or illustration? I can be photorealistic as well. So different kind of even customized option also available. So some keywords. I'm saying that this keyword actually, whenever this keyword, let's imagine like you are creating a pitch deck or you are creating a brand presentation on your own brand, then you can actually give your brand name here. If example, if your brand name is Dew deodorant or something, then the images will have this text inside your and the AI create images, they will actually use these words inside your images. Okay. So I'm choosing a keyword of cancer since it's mostly towards cancer. So let the others be by default. Okay. I click on generate. So instead of creating from scratch, letting the gamma creating the content from scratch, you are actually giving content to gamma and then letting it create more concise based on your content. Okay. So you do have some control over the presentation. Because if you're creating from scratch, you don't know what kind of content it's going to create. So future advancements, I have given the initial data, so it has used the data as well. So I did choose photorealistic images, right? So if you choose photorealistic images instead of illustration, it will be more towards like real persons. Okay, this some images may not be suitable. So if you want to change that image, actually you can edit that image with AI as well. Okay, like I don't want it to be, but it will use AI credits. Whenever you use a AI feature, the AI credit will get reduced. Okay, you can change the content, you can rewrite the content, but every time when you use a AI feature, more engaging. I want it to be less. Just show keywords, key points. You can use these AI features, but every time the credits gets reduced. Okay, so only use AI credits when it is needed. Okay, but for styling, if you want to change the layout, this does not cost you AI credits. Okay, changing the layout or even changing the type of structure here instead of this layout, I want to change to a different layout. All these features does not use credits. You are just changing the layout, whatever the gamma has. So I'm changing from this layout to some other layout. This feature does not use up your AI credits. Okay. So I'll just show a demo of to change one image. So symptoms, right? So I'm instead of this image, I'm asking you to change to. So you can see once it's created once the image has been created, the credits will reduce here. So it recreate it changed that girl's image to looking tired. Okay, if I don't want, I can still keep on creating, but the AI credits will keep reducing. Okay, it is just a demo, but you can actually change use the AI as its feature anytime you want. So as you know, you can actually present it from here, or you can actually download as a. You go to share and then export. You can actually export as a PowerPoint. Then you can edit the entire content. Okay, I will show the export to PowerPoint. So you would have seen that there's some watermark like made with gamma, right? Are you guys able to remove this watermark? Have any of you removed this watermark using any technique? Okay. Which option you use, ma'am, to remove the watermark? Let me, never mind, let me show the feature. So just a simple thing. The only thing is after you have downloaded, you would have seen that the theme doesn't apply, right? So uh, it's just a plain, if it's a light orange in your website or some other color, but once you come to your PowerPoint, it may be a pure white, a blank thing. The only easiest option to remove this watermark is just go to, there is an option called as layout. This is the option to change the layout from one slide to another type of, like if you want the image to be on right side or some other side, this layout is actually by default it's used to change the layout of your slides. Okay, but you can see that it by default it's slide 1 master, slide 2, slide 3. So there are 10 slides here. Instead of these masters, I am choosing default. Okay, so once I click on the default, the made with gamma will disappear. Then so you can actually select all the slides. You just click on any one slide. Then the shortcut is Control A. Select all the slides. Then you go to layout and then choose default. So the watermark will straight away disappear. So you can use as your own PowerPoint content. You can make the changes and change the text, everything. Do some animations and you can actually present it directly. Is this presentation fine? From creating from scratch, is it better or using this option is better? Which do you feel is better? Game text and delete. Okay. So you can actually change the like this kind of representation. All these layouts I can change actually. If I don't want it to be like just some kind of arrows pointing down, I can change the layout to anything else. So this one doesn't cost you anything. We can actually use these options. I can change to just bullets. So there are some different options available as well, different kind of visualizations. This is fine, gamma. Okay. So because you when you create your own content, then actually you can use that the most, if you want more control, you can actually move your ChatGPT content to a Word, and then you can give your own text inputs, and then instead of pasting text, you can actually import the file. Then it will work the same as whatever I have used in paste in text. Here I didn't give my own contents. I just gave the chat GPT content itself, but for you guys, you can add your own content as well. So that will be more precise. Okay. For those who have not used Gamma before, you can uh, next time you can use this option directly rather than creating from scratch. I think most of the tools create from scratch, but this option we feel it's better. Okay. So the other two tools are similar. They do have a lot of limitations. Slides AI, Adobe also, Adobe Express. There is a tool called Adobe Express, but there is not much free versions available. Once you used for one trial, it will expire straight away. Okay, I will show a demo of Slides AI. This one, this is like an add-on. It works as an add-on on your PowerPoint. You go to a PowerPoint, there is a, if it's a latest PowerPoint, you can see that there is some add-ins here. So under this, there is actually Slides AI. It works as an add-in. Okay, Slides AI for PowerPoint, you can add that add-in. So instead of going to a AI tool on the browser and then creating the content and then downloading, you can actually install as an AI and you can create new presentation from here itself. But there is a lot of limitations here. You can see that I only tried one presentation on this free plan previously. Then it got expired. So there is only one trial you can do. Then you need to upgrade. So I do feel these you can use for one time. It still works, but Gamma we feel is better on a free trial basis. Gamma is much better. Okay. I've given the links of these platforms as well. Slides Go. So I will just show Slides Go. Instead of an AI feature, there is something called as instead of going to AI presentation maker and then creating a, if you have your content and you want to be different templates every time, you can actually get some predefined templates from Slides Go. Okay. So if I want to be a template, like you want to go for a campaign, right? So if you just search as a campaign, there are different kind of templates available. So this is a PowerPoint file, which if it's not a premium one, you can actually, if you do like the template, you can actually download as a PowerPoint. So this template has 31 slides inside. Okay, all these are the contents inside the template. If you do like this template, then you can actually download this as a PowerPoint or Google slide. So the quota is actually you can download up to 3 templates every month. Okay. So every month quota. I've used a quota for this month. But if you are new, if you sign as a new user, then you can actually download this at a PowerPoint to your local computer. Then you can use this template. You can edit the content and then sometimes even animated templates are also available. So you don't need to do the animation part also. If you want some animations to be there, simple kind of animations, if you download that template, the animations also will be there. So I have used up my monthly quota. Okay, but for if you sign up as a new user, you can download as a PowerPoint. It will be a PPT file. Then you can actually alter all the contents. The animations inside will still work. Is it fine? This is one different. You use an existing template and then you can edit the contents. If the images are fine, you can keep it, but you can still change the images in the PowerPoint if you want to be something else. Okay. Is it fine? Which version of PowerPoint? So my version is if it's 2019 and above, you should have this add-ins enabled, ma'am. So it should still work. But my version is Home Edition 2021. Okay. My one is a Microsoft Office Home and Student version. It's a 2021 package. I can still update the. So the version is actually 2507. Should be one of the latest versions. If you buy a laptop, they usually give a home edition for free nowadays. Or if you guys buy a OS from MS Office OS, then you should get the home edition as a add-on package as well. Make sure that you have an existing license. It's working. Then your add-ons will work.
As a default itself, it comes with the OS. So generally, home edition and student version will be available if you buy a laptop. So what if you buy a laptop if, currently or this year? The presentation PPT version will be 2021 only. All the Office version, in fact, Office version will be 2021 only.
So I'll move to the final part. You can actually create Google slide contents, and you can even create whatever the presentation has been created in your chat GPT. You can move to the contents, entire content to PowerPoint as well. Then you can move the contents to slides as well. First, I will show the slides version. So I presume every one of you have Google account. So I will directly go to Google Slides. So in Google, there is something called as, if you go to extensions, there is something called as app script. Okay. What it actually does is, this is a Google, it's a Google coding type of add-on, which creates all the Google related contents, Google related application contents. Like you can create Google Docs, you can create Google Forms. Okay. You can create Google Slide. All these contents can be created based on this JS code itself. Okay, I will show a demo on Google Slides. It will work. The same functionality works for Google Form as well. So if you do have some set of questions in Chat GPT, it's the same process what I'm going to do now. I created a presentation on cancer just now, right? On 10 slides. The prompt I'm going to give here is create a Google App Script code for this above presentation to create Google Slides. Just very simple. I'm just asking it to create a app script code. I can mention code itself, but by default, app script means it will create in the code format. Create a Google app script for this above presentation to convert into a Google slide. Okay, that's what I'm going. That's the prompt you can give. A very simple prompt. The title and body, let it be. I'm just showing a demo here. You can copy the code. Just now I open, how I will show it again. Open your Google Slides. You can rename it as something cancer awareness. Go to extensions and then app script. So whatever the code is existing right here, I will delete everything. I will just copy paste my the code from ChatGPT here. Okay. Then This is a code project, so I need to actually save the content to my drive first. Save project to drive, and then you just run the content. So it will ask for an authorization. You just connect to your Google ID. So app script is a standalone coding thing, but it's recognizable. It works in the Google apps. It says that Google hasn't verified this app, but this is a verified one. So we can actually click on the advanced and you can go to untitled. But if it's some other website that you are not aware of, don't use this options. Only if you have been instructed to use this one. Okay. If you are not sure, don't proceed. Okay. This is for safety reasons. We know that this one works in the Google and has been verified. So I will go to untitled. I'm proceeding. And then whatever the options are here, just click on scroll down and then click on continue. So I'm just connecting it to my Google Drive. So the presentation has been instantly created. Whatever the contents I have, it's not created here, but you can see there is a HTTPS link created here. I will just copy this link and paste it in a new tab. I should get the Google slide it has created from my content. The only drawback is you won't get the images because the text can be converted to code, but the images you need to manually insert them into the Google site. But imagine like you do have like 50 slides or something, there is a painstaking process that you need to copy the text every time to each slide. But this is the easiest way to bring all the text to your slides in just one code. Okay. Here you can change the layout or you can directly change the theme. Instead of a blank slide, I will change to something so that there is some. If you are going to do a quick presentation with just simple text, this will be easier. Okay. I have just shown a demo of with 10 slides, but this can be any number of slides. As long as Google Slide or PowerPoint supports that much number of slides, you can move that much content to Google Slide directly based on the code itself. It works based on the JavaScript based code, which is the app script code. Okay. Is it fine? Is it similar kind of with a napkin? Ma'am, that one won't, is it, I don't think it will work with Google applications. Is it working?
Actually, it's separate AI, no, sir. We can
Uh,
create images, PPTs.
Yeah. It's the same like Gamma, right?
PPT, I think PPT can be created, but images can be generated through
Okay.
napkinning.
Okay, ma'am. But this is well, like conventional method, we still use Google Slides and PowerPoint. So I'm just showing how to move the ChatGPT text contents to your PowerPoint or Google Slides in an instant. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
you can use this option. The next one will be so Microsoft doesn't support this.
Pratyag, 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'll add to
Mm.
Megla ma'am's napkin. You use it to create icons and images, and you can able to polish those images, ma'am. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Just for creating images, we can use napkin AI. But for a full-fledged PPT or other things, we may be using Gamma or Slides AI or even Tome is available. Tome, you need to present it in the directly in the
Yeah.
application itself. Okay,
It
so
can be
you won't be
downloaded.
able to. You cannot download it one. And there is another AI also that is called as presentation.ai, which is also similar to Gamma AI. Okay. So these are some of the tools that are available. Gamma is the one which allows you to create the AI with AI intervention, and also it gives you the option to download it as PPT.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I think if you guys prefer Gamma, it's better, right? So maybe we can purchase the paid version. It's not very costly actually. As a department, you guys can buy and share the tool. This is what most of the colleges are doing. They share and buy the pro version and then they use it extensively. But try to change the content. Don't make it like it's the same pattern again and again. You can change the layout, the patterns every time so that it doesn't like look like it's been created from Karma. Okay, there will be some similarities, right? Okay, I go to the last version. So if you want to move this content to PowerPoint, it's a Microsoft doesn't support this app script. So Microsoft does support the Visual Basic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to give a similar prompt, create a VBA. So this is Visual Basic application. It works in almost all the Microsoft softwares. Okay, so create a VBA code for same presentation in PowerPoint to create slides in PowerPoint. So the initially what we were doing is they are actually manually coding all these contents using Visual Basic. There are some experts, they will actually manually code the contents line by line, but AI has taken over all the part right now. It's creating so many. Let me stop it. I'll go to a new chat, create a VBA code with in to create new slides in Microsoft PowerPoint for 10 slide presentation. Directly, I will create the content here itself. Cancer. I'm not giving any specifics. I'm just creating a raw content. Okay. So this is a VBA code. In order to run this code in your Microsoft applications, be it Excel, Word, or PowerPoint, in my PowerPoint, you can actually see a developer tab here. Okay. By default, this won't be enabled in your Microsoft applications. If you want to enable, you go to File, Options. Then there is something called as Customize Ribbon. Okay. So here you can see all the tabs that has been enabled. By default, for you, the developer tab would be something like it won't be enabled here. So you can actually enable the developer tab. Then it just give OK. Then you should be able to see the developer tab here. You need this tab to, this is something like creating macros. Okay. You would have seen that some of the Excels are running macros on behind, right? So it actually works on Visual Basic based on the developer. You need to go to developer tab to give, to code the Visual Basic contents into there is a Visual Basic editor here. Okay. So go to developer tab, click on Visual Basic. Then it will open a Visual Basic interpreter. Okay. There is a code editor here. So how you can insert your code here is insert. There is something called as module. So it will open a blank code editor here. So I will directly copy my VBA code and I will paste it in my VBA editor here. I can save it if I want, but I am going to run it anyway. It will still work. It has created a new presentation for me. So the alignment may be off. So if your content is more extensive with different slides explaining different points, then you would have you would have moved all the contents from your ChatGPT or any AI tool using a VBA code directly into your presentation. Then you can directly apply any themes to it. Any existing theme will work. Okay. So it moves all the text content from your AI tool instead of manually copying and then moving it over to the presentation tool. You're actually using the code to move all the contents. How many slides? There can be many slides. We can move all the contents in an instant. Okay, this is like an advanced level. It works same thing for Excel as well. You want to do some automations in Excel, you can create VBA codes and then use the same methodology to automate some data entry or any formulas. You are doing the same thing over and over again. You can actually automate it next time. I've just shown an example of creating a presentation using this VBA code. Same kind of this is old one. Any doubts, ma'am, so far? I think we have moved almost come to the end of the session. So as Deepak sir said, there are some other tools available. I have listed the tools here. Microsoft Designer is Microsoft also has a free tool. This works similar to your Canva. Okay. You can design posters, all those things using Microsoft Designer as well. Tome app. InVideo AI is a AI video creation tool. Using your prompts or your scripts, you can create videos. Okay. But it will be watermarked and it will be stock images, but it will create a concept based video. You can try the in video as well. Capping is the editor kind of editing video editor tool, and some Vista Create and Lumen 5. All these tools are available in the browser. Okay. In video AI you guys have used before. That's also is a, but it will be watermark. Okay. Can try out this tool in video AI. You can download free, but as I mentioned, the videos will be watermarked, and the videos and the images that the AI tool uses, it will be stock images. Any doubts on this?
So to remove the stock images, you need to buy the premium version in InVideo. That is the watermarks in stock images and watermark in video. In the actual video, you need to buy the premium version. So generally, what we prescribe for the participants is, if you are going to use extensively for presentation and other things, try to buy one login and try to purchase one login for a department, so that all the people in department will be able to use it, and it will be beneficial for the entire department. Okay, so thank you. Any questions? You can ask Thiago sir.
I will stop my presentation. If no questions, then we can move to the next. session.
Session was very interesting. So a lot of tools.
Yes, ma'am. Try to, as I said, try to you try yourself. You guys try yourself.
Yeah.
When
How
you
much
try,
does
there may be
cost?
some errors or bugs you will encounter. So that time you can ask us. You can approach us anytime. We will always be available.
Okay. How much does Gamma cost, sir?
Uh, Let me check, ma'am. Usually it will be like or most of the because most of the tools are US dollar based. So let me check the prices.
Generally, most of the
$10 or
tools they
something
charge
monthly.
will be $10 to $12 per month. Okay, it will be around 1,000 rupees INR. So that will be the pricing. So it will be 12,000 per year,
Yeah.
12 to 15,000 per year. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Participants, any other questions do you have? If not, I think today it's a different way. We'll go in for a small photo session and then proceed with the second session.
Okay. I'll share the pricing, ma'am. Before that, gamma you asked, right?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
share that pricing.
Okay.
This is the pricing actually. Okay. It's not. It's actually much affordable. If you go annually, they will usually give a discount as well.
Uh-huh.
Instead of monthly, you buy as an annual package. They do give because if you go by monthly, it will be twice the price.
Okay.
Most of the tools will be like that. Actually, today ChatGPT has announced a new plan, ChatGPT Go. It's almost charged at 399, 400 rupees as well. It's giving extensive access like Pro.
Okay.
Month per month is 399 only. They introduced this plan 2 days ago. Can go to ChatGPT and check the pricing. There is a new Go plan, ChatGPT Go plan. You can use that as well. I think 400 is a very minimal cost. Even individually, I think we can buy. Not much, I think. Monthly, you can next month if you don't want, you can temporarily don't pay, and then you can pay whenever you want for that month. If it's a vacation, you don't need to use, right? So that can you can use.
True, true.
And I guess Thiago already informed you about Perplexity, I guess.
Yes.
Perplexity AI is available for Airtel users
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it will be available for one
The
year.
first day, the first session, I showed them to.
Yes. Participants, can we just switch on your videos? We'll take a capture the photograph. Participants, please, a few more. I want a few more participants to switch on the videos, please. We are only 11 of us. Muttulakshmi ma'am, you are not visible, ma'am. Yeah. Participants, please, few more. Can you please switch on? Just 1 minute. Thank you. Done.
Ma'am, shall I?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable insights on public AI in education, public awareness campaigns, and for website creation, and for creating and the tools for creating. Have that you have explained the tools that for creating the PowerPoint presentation was literally very new to us. Thank you so much, sir. We will now proceed to our second session of the day, delivered by Mrs. Rama Devi, starting to Senior Data Analyst, Cyberward, Singapore. I now invite Dr. Annamalai Saravanan, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity, to give the chief guest introduction.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. It's an immense pleasure and happy evening to introduce our chief guest, Rama Devi S., Senior Data Analyst, Cyber World. Ma'am has done her master's in a Bachelor of Engineering in Triple E at Periyar Maniammai College of Engineering Technology for Women at Tanjavur during the year 2007 to 11 and has secured a first class. As well as Ma'am has secured a first class degree in Masters of Engineering in Power Electronics and Drives. When Ma'am has stepped into the career in the year 2013 to 17 as an assistant professor in Idea College, Engineering College. From assistant professor, ma'am has switched to software development line in RAK Analytics Bangalore in the year 2022 to 23. From RAK Analytics, ma'am has entered into the Cybervault Innovation and Technologies Private Limited, Singapore, as a data analyst and is now working as a senior data analyst. Ma'am has successfully completed 3 projects in the data analyst and has published a book. We are eagerly waiting for ma'am to share her information to up in the platform. Thank you, ma'am.
We extend a warm welcome to you, madam. The platform is now yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here with you today to talk about a topic that is becoming increasingly important in our digital life. That is ethical hacking and vulnerability assessment for public system. So let me share the presentation now. I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Yes,
visible.
ma'am.
Thank you. Today we are here to talk about something that affect each one of us, right? So we will be using more lot of datas connecting to the internet, right? So with that, do you think our data is safe? And also we are using more type of data. We are using home nets, public nets. Let me ask you one question. Are you guys using public data often or in the meantime? Can you share your answers through this link?
Ma'am, can you able to place the link in the group chat?
Sure, sure. Yeah, sure. So I have shared the link. Again, I will reshare. So yes, I'm getting the response. Yeah, great. I'm getting 10 response nearly. And also I can share that. So out of 12 people, 45 percentages are using the public Wi-Fi last month frequently, and some 25%, 27% are like once or twice. Some percentages are not never. Okay.
Rama ma'am, if possible, you can share that screen, ma'am.
Yes,
That
yes.
okay, your the PPT screen is visible.
Okay, okay. I hope right now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I can check the participant through here. Okay, most of the response is yes, never. So equally there is never also. Okay, thank you for your response. Let me back to the presentation. So why I'm asking the question this because in public we don't have awareness of using internet because our data can be leaked at any point. We don't know which website is trusted, whether the Wi-Fi's are packed with good firewalls. So we don't know the basic concepts what's behind the uh, process is going with the governments or other systems, right? So to get simplified to a more simplified version, I am giving some concepts of ethical hacking and vulnerability assessment today. So, ethical hacking is nothing but it is a simple practice of legally probing a system to identify the weakness. So, it is a practice of identifying the weakness legally. For example, we can say a doctor is diagnosing our health issues right before they are entering as a threatening one. So, in similar way, ethical hacking is also one which we can identify any problems or weakness or coming entering to our systems through network or any applications or any hackers mindset tactics like that through boundaries. So while entering the problem we are diagnosing at earlier stage in the method of ethical hacking. So this is called ethical hacking. uh, and also why we are need to protect our digital assets right now because we are connected with all uh, the digital assets like education, business, government service, and even healthcare, right, is also connected through the technology. While this brings immense inconvenience to also open the doors to the cyber threat. So that we need our mission is simple find them before the hackers do. So we are one step ahead what hackers do. Hackers always often target the public systems such as IoT device and even a critical infrastructures because they are accessible and sometimes might not be secured properly. So that I have asked a question like how many of you have used the public Wi-Fi recently. So we got the equally balanced answers like yes and one or twice and some cases are not never. So always I will suggest you to use carefully and avoid the public Wi-Fi. So that is the best practice we can have and also have a check of your systems, local systems and also your home routers, switches, internet, any applications like quarterly or annually for a check with a better antivirus or any applications which protects you. Okay. So next, let us come to the point. What is why ethical hacking plays a vital role? Uh, Malicious hackers also use all the tools what ethical hackers used. The same technique also. But in ethical hackers, we will be hacking all the things with the permissions and with the positive intentions. Their goal is to find the weakness before the criminals do. But our digital security guards who test the locks, the door, and even the hidden entry points of the system. So before entering of malicious hacker, the ethical hacker is the one who prevents the one before the entry of hackers. In other hand, vulnerability assessment also is one of the process like your health check, master health checkup. So why we are usually goes master health check occasion, not in a meanwhile of like a period of year or a 6 months once. We are identifying any weakness has been undergone our body like that. Similarly we need to test our particular systems, device, monitors, printers or all internet connected things which will provide or identify any weakness is happened through the system. It might cause it might happen through like update by not updating our applications and any harmful scripts can be comes on our system through like mails. So vulnerability assessment is nothing but it is a structured process of identifying, analyzing and prioritizing your potential security weakness. Like example already I have said it is like a healthy checkup. In health checkup we have used to check like blood pressure, sugar level, cholesterol, like things, right? Similarly, our system health checkup will result in scanning, misconfigurations, outdated software, any open ports, or any weak passwords are there. So together, ethical hacking and vulnerability assessment provides organization with a proactive defense strategy. Okay, so we need to fix before the ethical hackers, before the malicious hackers enter to us. So the best way is to the ethical hacking is the best way to identify the issues and report to our team. If it is any patches is required, we can patch. Otherwise, if any updations or any extra care need to be put on the system like antivirus, so these are the measures we need to take for after the process of ethical hacking. As a student or professional and a future reader in the technology, I encourage you to think to use the technology as a protectors of technology, because you please understand the tools and the risk level and contribute to the cyberspace. Okay, so right till now we have learned what is ethical hacking and what is vulnerability assessment as a core concepts. Next we'll see what is like process of ethical hacking. So the process of ethical hacking involves in some
Excuse me,
steps. Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
Can you play the slideshow?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the previous one.
Yeah.
So we have seen what is ethical and vulnerability assessment. So why it is required. So next we will enter into the process, ethical hacking process for the public systems. So before in the process of ethical hacking, first we need to plan. We need to obey the rules before testing. Or also we need to get a confirmation from the customers. So what are the testing we are going for planned for testing as legally hacked. We need to follow the legal. What are the process procedures we are going to follow in a detailed manner. We need to discuss with the clients and get authorization, and then we can enter into the next step of testing. So first step is for like planning and authorization. We need to go for the rules and get clearance from the customers as well as the testing points. Next comes resonance. So resonance is nothing but this getting information of that particular systems or website or applications. So the OSINT is nothing but that is a open source intelligence. It will give all the informations of the application where it is created and it's a cloud storage where the cloud storage is and domain registration ID and the date of registrations and parties details. It will give more details about the particular IP address or the devices applications what we are testing. So this is the first step. Otherwise we can call this a footprinting also. So the history of all the applications we can easily generate by in the first step, that is called resonance. Second comes scanning. Third part comes scanning. Scanning is nothing but by using ethical hacking tools we can find the steps and the process of hacking possibilities with comes under those particular websites, like it is might be called vulnerabilities, nothing but weakness or the flaws identified via the tool through that IP address or the networks. So, and also we need to take care that we should not test at the heavy load time. If we are testing for the public address, it might take many times and more access in the public service servers. So we need to find a particular good time to make all the particular types of scannings, and also we need to give the client ensurement that these are the types of tools we are going to make testing in the testing period. Once we find any vulnerabilities or possibilities via these tools, we need to list out under the vulnerabilities. So before exploitation, we must categorize the vulnerabilities which comes under which area, like whether it is CVSS, that is common vulnerability scoring systems, or a common vulnerability enumeration, or common vulnerability weakness. So we need to identify the risk level of particular vulnerabilities. So that vulnerability mentions like a high, whether it is in high risk level or low or medium. So these type of, there are like 3 4 risk levels are there. Under the critical risk level, that is the first problem we need to resolve it. If low risk level is there, of type of vulnerabilities there, we have a time to rectify it. If any patches or outdated software, that is easily updated through immediate to the next period. So we need to identify the vulnerabilities and we segregate according to their risk levels, so that we can easily prioritize to exploit in the next level. So next, last one is the post exploitation and reporting. So the reporting should be definitely handled to our customer. Why? Because they need to resolve the problems individually and with the prioritization of the risk levels. So this mention the remediation steps also with that reporting. So the reporting must be in a neat manner with a reader's format. It should not be more technical, and they should be easily classify the problems of vulnerabilities with the risk level with the remediation steps also. So this is the process of ethical hacking for the public systems, and also generally the process of ethical hacking happens in this way. This is the complete whole process. So next comes to the vulnerability assessment process. So the vulnerability assessment also detects some misconfigurations, outdated softwares, weak authentication, any weak passwords with the public services. The same way, there we said like resonance and footprint, right? The same way here, finding the asset inventory. So asset inventory is nothing but also what are the devices connected with our networks or the endpoints or any databases, any APIs with our ranges. It will scan the first thing of our assets. So once the assets identified, then we can use the tools like Nessus, Open, VAS, and Qualys, and more tools are available. I have shared some of the utilizing scanning tool, and it is also open source tool. So you guys can explore these tools when you have time. So once the scanning is completed, like I said, right, the validation. We need to find the parts where it is a real critical one or the low critical one to fix the problems. And the risk classification, the common vulnerability scoring systems to prioritize the vulnerabilities which can make the problem to solve in a faster manner. And last part is remediation and retesting. The vulnerability assessment and ethical hacking are the two similar process with the different tools. It will happen with the different tools, but the process and the terms are the same one. So these are the common vulnerabilities in all the public system. Might be unpatched software. What is the unpatched software called? The outdated software. If I'm using Microsoft Office in my system, but if it is a older version, if I'm not updating for the long while, so it might find vulnerabilities for the hacker. They can easily identify our system through this software, and they can hack our data. Second one is weak credential. So this weak credential easily they can use the brute force attack or hydra with the password cracking system. They can enter our systems and get all the data easily corrupted. And similarly for exposing with the APS authentication. So the injection part, injection attacks is like SQL injections and cross-site scripting. It will tell your website or the database at backend we will be using the database, right? It that database it will tell whether the query is injectable or invalid data can be easily injected to that particular database or not. Today I will show you how easily SQL injection will be happened. Easily it can be checked also at the end of the session. And also unencrypted data. Suppose we are using any website, there we are giving the username password. We don't know the password what we are sharing is encrypted with that application side or not. If encrypted password is that type of code is happened, we can confirmly say our password is secured at any some point. Okay, if it is not encryption is not happened, it is stored directly what we have given. The same password will be stored in the database without masking. So the encryption is thing it will happen some type of masking, right? So we need to understand whether that application has any encryption types of storing some of the application data what we have entered. So I have mentioned right already, we will do all the testing process through the tools. Here I have splitted the tools with ethical hacking tools and also vulnerability assessment tool. Ethical hacking tools like Nmap, that is network mapping. With the IP address or the host websites, we can easily identify that we can easily find how it is connected. So any ports are opened there through that port, through reconnaissance, we can find any software is not updated. With not updated software, we can easily enter into that particular application. Through that particular application, we can enter through the system. So second one is Bubsuit. It is one of the website testing tool. Similarly, Metasploit, Hydra. The Hydra is one of the password cracking tool, and Wireshark it is a network analyzing tool. So these are the tools which will be using for the ethical hacking. The ethical hacking will not strictly prone to the only one tool. So the combination of all tools is possible to find any weakness comes under that particular area. We will be completely undergoing all this process in all different sites. If requires with different tools request, we also suggest the different tools also. Vulnerability assessment tools like NASA's, OpenVAS, Valis, NICTO. So NICTO was SAP. So these are also vulnerability assessment tool which easily we can extract the report. Compared to the ethical hacking tools, here we are not easily able to extract the report as the reader's format. But in vulnerability assessment tool, it is very easy. We can easily extract that report in CSV or Excel, so we can easily make some assessment analysis through that report. But in ethical hacking tools, we can there should be a developer or the hacker who need to get the results each end of the single commands. Then only they can summarize what type of answers has been given through the command. With that command, from the results, whether the ports are closed or open, whether SSL has been approached in a good manner or not, we can find it out. Okay. So these are the comparative tools that we will be using for ethical hacking as well as vulnerability assessment. So next we'll move. So now I have one question like which of these tool real hacking tool? So I have listed four option out of one is the correct one. Also I will share this question again in the chat box. The same link. So let me share that particular screen. Let me stop here. Okay, good. Yeah. So this shows that most of the audience has been observed the lecture like that we can easily identify it. So I have given with the easy go options also. The Wireshark is one of the real hacking tool. Got 7 response. Okay. So 11 response. Okay. So almost we are getting a correct response. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the response. So let me back to our presentation. Okay, we will come back to here. Here, okay. So we have explored the ethical hacking tools as well as the vulnerability tools. Next, the ethical and legal consideration explicit authorization. So before I have said right before getting into the testing, we definitely need the approval from the system owners. The same thing has been explicit here. That's explicit authorization and the data privacy. We need to follow the Regulation Act before going into the testing, and also we should not disclose any public, client details to the public side as well as from the company side without permission. Okay, so that is also comes under act. Okay, the impact that before getting testing into the system, we should ensure that any DOS attack should be happen. So the DOS attack is nothing but denial of service. Some of have been heard like that is creating several fake requests from the bots. That is called denial of service. So this also should be avoided before while testing. It should not be happen because if this server request has been happened, so the attacker easily try to enter our system, so it will lead to data breaching as well as losing all our data. So that also we should be careful on DOS attacks also. So, what is the best practice of for using the public system is right? So, the public system should be undergone like pen testing as well as vulnerability testing regularly, and also the patch management. We need to check the policies of the softwares and updating the softwares what we are using, and using best. The important one is firewall, the web application firewall. So the firewall is like it's like a block which we can make the rule. So what are the IP address can be easily enabled to the system, and what are the address we need to block. We can easily block the malicious request through the firewalls. And multi-factor authentication. So this multi-factor authentication gives a more trust to enroll to your login, because it will give different types of OTP authentications code via different mediums, right? So you can ensure that if any third party is access your account unknowingly, you will get an immediate intimation via different mediums like mails as well as mobiles. So these are the things. Is the best practice while using the public system. And audits and training. So the audit is an important thing. We should have annually or quarterly, half-yearly audits of our all security policies, as well as regular monitorization like SOC analysis. We need to maintain all the logs. If any malicious code or interruption happens, through the log we can easily identify when it is happened, how it is happened. We can decode the things easily, and we can get a better solutions, whether it is updating of the softwares, otherwise we need to block those things through firewalls. We can easily analyze the problem, and we can give the best practice of that particular issues, and conducting regular awareness trainings. So these are the best practice for the public system. So the public also need to aware to use all the digital platforms first from like I would suggest like be careful on your passwords. How you will be using your passwords. Let me stop sharing here. Now we'll go for a activity, simple activity. So I want to ask you guys a simple question like how you guys, ma'am. Yes, a firewall is the pre-ruled concept. Like we can, from the audit logs, we can identify which is the anonymous, malicious IP address. Through that, we can easily make the rules through the firewalls, so which will not allow us to enter our systems. Within the IP, right? We should pre-configure the IP address to the firewall. So that is the best practice of defending the attacks. Okay. So next my question is like how you will have a secure password. What are the combinations you will be using to have a secure password? Do you think your password is very complex and it cannot be cracked? Alphanumeric use of special characters definitely. Yeah, nowadays we have a security patterns like we are while entering into the login, definitely it will tell that our password pattern should be in the as following format, like we need to use the cases, lowercase, uppercase, and that special characters alpha and numeric. Okay, good. So why these things are suggested? Yeah, random character and mixed formats, right? Why we are suggesting this type of combination? Security. So we are making the hackers to make a little complex to get enter into our system. So if we are making a password easily, yeah, it cannot be guessing. If we are making our password easily, if we are making password easily, it take a nanoseconds to get into our system. So if we are making more complex, it will make more time to get enter into system. For that, I want to show you some simple demo, and also I will share that particular website to you. Is this particular page visible? How secure is my password net? I will share this particular website to you people, and I request you guys not to put your own original password with this site. Okay, whatever they are telling, this is trustable site, this is we will not store your password to our site, whatever the confirmation they are giving, please don't trust. Okay, put sample passwords to test how it is cracked. Okay, let me show you. So this is one of the simple website. We can enter our password. Through that we can know how much time it will take to crack. Okay. So here I can enter. I will give my simple text like ABC123. So at result, what it telling, your password could be cracked instantly. It not take a seconds. It will take instantly. Let me add some upper special characters right now. Okay, I have added a special characters right now. It have tell that it will take some 22 seconds to crack my system. Now I will add some alpha numeric. It will take 19 minutes, and I will add some special characters. It will tell that 16 hours. So this is why the password, when the complexity of the password is increased, the time of cracking your password is also increased. So that always make your combinations in a complex way, and also use some password manager to keep it remember. So in this website itself, they will be suggesting that they use like some password manager. Okay, using some password manager or password generator. Password generator will be generating the random combinations, so you cannot make a memory on your side easily. So that in that way you can use some password manager. Google also providing some password manager, some third party tools like LastPass. More password managers are available in the market, so you can try with that password manager also, where you can save all the passwords as well as documents, wallets, all those things safely. Okay, so the best practice you to make your password to not be crackable. Please use a special characters and upper cases, lower cases with numbers. So this is the first thing I want to share to all as a public audience to make your password more secure. And please do not share with any one else to the website also. Okay, is it okay? And I'm right now I'm having an interesting one. Any questions?
I think we can proceed, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Next, another important thing I want to show you guys, ASCII combinations. Okay. Yeah, we can use the combinations, but as a user, we need to remember. And also, another important thing, don't use the same common password to the all the website. Is also, yeah, that is also not a good practice. Even if you are using any payment application, it suggests recently it suggested to me also, one when it got locked, it suggests that don't use the pin what you have used to the other application also. How to find out which website is secure or not secured? So HTTPS websites are completely secured, so it has SSL certificate. Website is not secured. And also another thing, like I said, right, the database is whether is SQL injectable or not. I have one a simple thing here. So Google Docs, have you heard of this Google Docs anywhere? HTTP is not secured, but like that your data password will not be encrypted. But if the SSL certificate is provided, that is a secured one. And also another thing, with the point of HTTPS and HTTP alone, we cannot, with I point alone, we cannot identify there is no vulnerabilities. While undergoing more testings, only we will let to know what are the vulnerabilities, the things where the flaws are there through the code as well as infrastructure wise, application wise. In a different point, we need to find out the gaps and we need to fill it up. So website writer, please check whether the there will be scamming website writer. The same term, similar term, State Bank of India, the same word will be that, but that there will not be a space. It might be some of a scam website. So before giving your details, the first step of the scam website is getting your details, getting response for your your end. So your individual data is their information, they can be used at any time. Okay, like that. So before getting into the application, please think whether that application is useful to you or not, and then you can go to that application with minimal terms, minimal usage. Think before whether and get trusted whether before learning for learning things are a very nothing but the retail might be more scams comes under the retail one, I hope. Okay, so Google Docs, have anyone heard of Google Docs? What is Google Docs? Is it? Okay, Google Docs is nothing but is one type of search. So Google is called a search engine, right? So in that search engine, we will be giving simple text, simple words. Will be getting the results. Like in researcher point of view and developer point of view, there is a art of searching some content in a different way. That is called Google Docs. In simple way, let me give one example. So I already have shortlisted some of the things here. Let me open a simple Google page. Here I will put index of ebooks. So I want to collect some of the ebooks so that if I give ebooks, it will not give me in a clear pattern. If I give the title called index of ebook, it will result me in so what are the ebooks available, ebooks library with that index. Also you can use in the terms like index of the thing what you required. Okay, so this is this is the one thing. So there are several things. There is a like we said, right? Cheat sheet is available in URL. So that in URL means what type of key you require, you can give with that in URL in text of. So these are the keywords. With that keywords, you can sorry. These are the key text. With that syntax, you can give your keywords and start searching. So like here, let me give this. So I want to find the site. So here I need any site, but I don't know what type of site. I need some security site. So I don't know what type of site is available here. Let me go randomly like security.org site. It will directly get me to security.org. It will call all security.org with that query. It is like type of query. With that query, it will call all type of security.org. I can rename this like with other name called cloud. So it will tell that if I search for, I don't know, some type of cloud .in available in market, what type of cloud I don't know. So if I give the site colon followed with the requested one site to me, it will directly lead to that particular page. Okay, from here we can easily get PDF files. So I will go for another interesting one to you. Right now I need some cybersecurity government documents. Okay. So I don't know which cybersecurity government details are hanging with which website, I don't know. For that I'm giving in title cybersecurity with the keyword area. So that should be comes under colon, and the site that should be under government.in. So with the government.in, I should get what are the cyber security related programs or documents or running away I should get. So that I have entitled that cyber security. The site should be a government.in. So it will list all the government.in cyber security contents or documents or the projects or relevant things with that particular answers. Okay, the first one like cyber security Cisco programs. If we are searching really for cyber security, we cannot get all those things. Cybersecurity.go, we cannot get those things. So we need to learn art of searching in a other way, in a researcher as well as a developer mode. So this point also hackers will use to find the data, like catchily easily they will get the things what they want. So it is like type of filtration or extraction of getting the data. So this is can be used also for a file type of searching also. Let me show you one example for the file type. So I want one particular PDF file. So that PDF file should be comes from security.org. So in this particular website, if I directly go site security.org, I cannot find it out. So that if I go in this way, site should be security.org, and within that I need a PDF file. So I can easily get the direct one. What is the PDF comes along with that particular page, particular website. It will easily direct to me to get the content. So this is one type of art of way of getting the data in Google itself. So this is called sorry, this is a type of searching Google Docs. Sure, I will be sharing the cheat code for you. So I will be sharing the cheat code link. So it is available in GitHub. It will be definitely useful for you, all the people in whatever area, because we will be definitely finding for the data, researching papers, right? So you can easily use this particular way of searching to get your data in a easy way and quickly one. Okay, is it clear? Any doubts till now? So, any questions?
So far, clear, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next we'll move to the last activity, Zodan. Have anyone heard of Zodan?
Can you spell it?
Shodan. I have shared also.
No, I haven't.
Okay, this is also is one type of search engine like Google, Microsoft, Bing also. But this Zodan search engine will explore us in a really interconnected devices, printer, monitor, cameras, refrigerators, with a real time in a recent update one. Let me take you guys to there. Is the screen visible? This Google page is visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Okay. You can follow the same way. So you can type it like Zodan, the Zodan search engine. So it is also one type of search engine. You can log in with the simple Gmail account. Once you are using Gmail account, you will be moving to this particular dashboard page. So here it will tell what is first, for what is Zodan first. Zodan is nothing but a search engine which shows the interconnected devices like Google, Bing. Okay, we can see through maps and the servers, like many things, and also it will give some format how to search. Now we have searched in Google, right, with Google Docs. Like that, here also some query fundamentals to show all the results. You don't want to search here, already it is listed here what is Zoran. Below that you can see search query fundamentals. Using this type of search, we can easily retrieve the answers with our related search. This banner, the result is called banner. The banner has a 5 properties, like data with IP string, port, else org, otherwise location or country code. By giving these type of data input to the devices, we can it will result the data what is really connected with currently with the systems. Okay, so you can use this query search fundamentals to identify. Here you can see, right, country SG. Let me start with the simple one. So I'm copying this query fundamental country SG. Nothing but I'm asking Zodon. So show me the country SG. Here, let me go here. So we need to give like what should be seen right now. So I will find the camera right now. What is exploded here? So I am giving title camera with the country US. Currently, I can see the results of US, United States. There are 17,644 cameras are lively connected, so that can seen from here. To the top city is Richardson, is connected highly like 3,140 with the ports through which port it is connected also it is responding as like 80, the 443, 81, 82. Some guys know about this port, what is wow, so what it is telling like port connections and the organization of that particular camera. If Lindon is another camera organization, might be the product name Apache STTB, Sophos. So the operating system, what operating system that particular system is using. So Windows is used by 136 members, Ubuntu used by 50 members. So it's showing the live data of the recent camera connected in the country of US. You can also check this data, the camera login, content length, the server, what the server it is used, the data, the date also. Everything you can see lively, and also we can get into this particular page. If we have any credential, we can get into this page, but this is not connected. So we have discussed the earlier in ethical hacking and vulnerability assessment, the two steps. One is assert inventory, another one is reconnaissance. So in reconnaissance, I said reconnaissance blueprinting was the first step, like the history or getting collecting the details or finding any vulnerabilities. Here also we can find any vulnerabilities provided with the systems or not. Also we can find from here also. So this is the important one of the search engine where we can find. I have multiple query tags. Let me give one sample camera brand High Vision. So HIK Vision. So this is like one type of camera, one product. Okay. So I'm giving the randomly I'm giving. So find for this connected devices. So it resulting in me like 27 million billion. I'm not sure. Like something around more than things. Okay. So to the top is that Vietnam. So map view also available in India. It is like host 88,444 is resulting this particular product, and that to the top is Vietnam. If I want to filter to the particular country also, that is possible. That is possible, like giving the country code. So if I type here, it will add the country code. You are able to see here, right? City, country. It is getting to the inner thing, right? So if I give country Thailand, it will not work. Here we need to give country code. That should be a TH, not Thailand as to the name. It should be a TH. Then only it will get the results. Okay, so we need to follow the query format to get the answers. What it is telling, like it is the name or the country code. So here they are following the country code, not the name. So if you want to get the detailed things of the country details, right click, view in report. Ah, it will show the country code. Please wait. So if I want to access map, images, monitor developer, it will asking me to buy the membership. Okay, so and there is also lifetime membership. So you can buy if you want to get more detail getting into Zodan. You can use to access all the more features to explore. You can pay and get this version. Right now here we are here, right? So there is a code. Okay. Please wait. Yes. By clicking on more, it will show the country and its details and also the country code. So this is the country code, how you can make the filters and can see in more detail. Country to the city in detail, you can check it out. Let me take IN. So right now we are in India. In India, I will check for Mumbai. Now you can see it is getting diver deeply into to the Mumbai city. Mumbai to that organization. What are the organization they are using this particular product, this type of camera, high vision IP camera, and the products called MDNS, ABT Mumbai. So these are the organization they are using. Let me give in detail with this. And here you can see, right, more answers like for example, I'm taking the first one. So the IP address is like 122.169.96.180. It server request the response what we have got is okay. The today's date and the frames what we are using. The protection cross-site scripting is enabled or not. The length. Here you can check the last modified, right? What is this last modified? You guys can guess. Can you guys guess what is this last modified? Okay, this last modified is nothing but this is the thing where they have updated their password. So if I'm a customer, I'm as a consumer, I'm making one installation of this particular camera, CCTV camera in my home or organization. They will make the installation and giving me one admin password, address and password. I don't know who's the admin, what is the password, but they can access they can access and they can make use of that particular account at any time, right? So they will not be frequently updating the passwords or updating our systems. They can easily get into our system through this particular account or address. So this is the thing tells that it was lately updated, like it is updated like at December 3, 2018. So this is a easy bug, right? Through that they can easily enter to the system. But after 2018, there will be lot of floating of peoples moving to the different places, right? There will not be of one employee to that particular place. There will be floating of people's right. So it is a easily entering hacker the way to getting into a system. This is also one of the system. If you guys have installed any CCTV camera to your home or organization or office place or any shops, I request you people to get the passwords and accounts to your control, not their control. If they have installed with their accounts also, you have change it and make it your things manage on yourself with your knowledge. So that would be a best practice. Okay. Any doubts till now? And I have more query search similarly. Let me check OS type. So I'm giving like OS. So how many of them are using Windows XP right now? So total out of total country, Korea is the most one of the area who is using Windows XP. With that Windows XP, what are the organization using and what are the particular products they are using? They are using mostly SQL Server, and that particular function we are able to see what are the version they are using. And in Windows XP also there will be version 1, 2, SP1, SP2, so different versions. So the Korea people are using till Windows XP. Let me check how many of them using Windows 7. So Windows 7 is used by 24,843, and particularly in India, I need to check. So it results like some 540 members. And also it results the important thing here. Have you noticed that eternal blue vulnerabilities? So this particular software IP address has these vulnerabilities which easily attacker can enter the system to access all the data easily. The version of OS alone not mentioned. The vulnerability available with the system is also mentioned here. So using Zodon, it is one type of like footprinting or reconnaissance. Easily you can find the status of that particular systems or printer, refrigerators, car systems, applications, and the vulnerabilities within that system also easily exposable. So any doubts till here? So today we have seen what is ethical hacking and vulnerability assessment with the simple terms and the tools, and I have shown you with the simple public things how your addresses, your passwords are weak, which can be exposed easily, and how to use Google Docs and search engine, Zodan search engine in a better way. Any questions?
This showdown is something new for me actually.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll just work on it and see some more.
Yeah, I will share some of the things what I have worked on. You start with these things. I have shared some of the query search engines what I have worked. So with that, you can explore more.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
So, okay. Okay, so that is what I have I want to conclude that the role of ethical hackers to find the loopholes for the cyber criminals to exploit them and recommend the patches and also the security measures. Uh, while using the public system, be careful, and also the banking digital payment systems, making your pins to be safe. And thanks for the session, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I have used Zodan officially. It is one type of search engine only. There is no problem in using it, and also you can buy the plan, upgrade the plan with that also. Yearly plan, life plan also available there. So you can. So we have all the tools in our hand. So the user is good user or bad user. That is the point. We can use all the resources in a good way or else in a different way. So that is in our hand with our minds. You can check with the images also with the Zoran. It will share the real images has been posted with the public CCTV cameras also. Any questions from other team members?
Participants, do you have any questions? If not, we can conclude the session. Janaranjani, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for the engaging and informative session on cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and its impact. As we draw today's proceeding to close, I now invite Dr. P. Sendil Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Biotechnology, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening to everyone. It's given me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the 5 days our FTP faculty ATAL sponsored faculty development program on AI and cybersecurity for sustainable future innovations in health, agriculture, and smart cities. Today's session were not only insightful but also deeply relevant to the evolving digital landscape we are all part of. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Tyagarajan Palaniswamy, founder of LearnLike Coimbatore, for his engaging and forward-thinking session on generative AI in education and public awareness campaign. Your insights on AI's role in reshaping learning and public engagement were truly enlightening, offering both inspiration and responsibility. The practical examples and ethical reflections you shared have given as much a think about and apply in our institutions and communities. Moving to our second speaker, a sincere thanks to Mrs. Ramadevi ma'am from Cyberworld Singapore for her enlightening session on ethical hacking and vulnerability assessment for public systems. Your walk through a real world vulnerabilities and the ethical frameworks of cyber defense gave us a vital insights into protecting interconnected public infrastructure. The depth of your perspectives enriched our awareness, cybersecurity challenges. Your global experience greatly enhanced our understanding in the context of smart cities and public governance. To both of our esteemed speakers, thank you for sharing your time, your knowledge, and your patience. I also take this moment to thank our organizers, coordinators for curating such a timely and impactful program. Your efforts in bringing together such a diverse and knowledgeable voices have truly enriched this FTP. A big thank you to all participants for your active engagement throughout thoughtful questions and collaborative spirit. You are what makes these sessions dynamic and meaningful. As we continue journey into intersections of AI, cybersecurity, and sustainability, let today's learning serve as a strong foundation for responsible innovations. Thank you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
ma'am.
Shiva. With this, we conclude today's FTP section. I would like to remind you that tomorrow's session will commence at 2 p.m. A test session will also be conducted as a part of FTP evaluation process. Importantly, tomorrow will be the final day of our 6-day faculty development program, and we look forward to your wholehearted participation. Thank you all once again, wishing you a pleasant evening ahead.
A kind reminder to all the participants, tomorrow the session is from 2 o'clock. I will be sharing all the PPTs as PDF files to your emails by today or tomorrow morning. Kindly go through that because the questions you will have to undergo an online test and give us your feedbacks. So the online test will be based on the materials that will be shared today. So I request all the participants to join us at 2 o'clock tomorrow in the afternoon. So we will be having 3 sessions tomorrow with an online test. Thank you, participants. Your cooperation will help us to successfully complete this FTP. Tomorrow we will meet at 2 o'clock. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.